What's up, friends? Today we have a couple libraries to look at, both from Soundiron. We're going to check out their emotional piano, which runs on the free Contact player, is under 5 gigabytes and has 10 velocity layers. A newer library from them entitled Icescapes, which is a collection of sound design, atmospheres, leads, ambient synths, and textural landscapes. Let's check out how they sound. Let's take a look at the emotional piano first. So this is your interface. You have velocity range, pedal volume. We have our tone control. We have a body control. And then you have some additional controls in your panel, and then there's an FX rack, which you can layer on a whole bunch of other stuff. There are some additional presets in the instrument. Let's check out one of these other ones. Gentle Blur. Let's try one more. Pseudo Granny. There are some additional effects that you can fool around with, so don't forget to check that out. And in a nutshell, that is the piano. Let's take a look at Icescapes. If you have other Soundiron libraries, you will recognize this 4-layered system. So each of these layers toggles the controls only for that one layer. Then we have our patches and then kind of like our sub patches. I don't know if that's what they call them. That's what I call them. You can assign each of these to layer A or layer B, or they can just be both. And then you can use your mod wheel or one of your faders to crossfade between layer A and B. You have a ton of controls in here. You have a randomize feature. Let's check that out. You never know what you're going to come across. I always love the random features. You have, again, your full effects rack on the second panel. If you click on options, you get your LFO, filter, arpeggiator, especially if you want to build kind of rhythmic textures. And then you have your space. So you can take your layers and move them around, either front, back, center, left, and right. So you can kind of set your layers up, whatever stereo space you're after. So lots of fun controls within there. Also, if you go back to their instrument rack, this is the main NKI, but you also have some custom effects, and I always find there's lots of fun things kind of hidden in there. Let's go through and look at what we did. I'll play the piano track first. So this is the main NKI from Emotional Piano, then I added a little bit of delay. Let's play that. Sounding very cinematic. And then in the blue, we have all of our Icescapes. Let's play through some of these. Then we have some ambiences. Some more ambiences. You can tell that I love the ambiences. Just add a little bit of rhythm. We got another ambience to end the track. It's got a little low end in there. More ambiences. Let's check this one out. That's probably my favorite one. That is from the Ambience B. It's called Hard Freeze 4. Make sure you label all of your tracks really well. One of their effects presets called Cold Pad. Really like that one too. Those two are probably my favorite. Then we got Ambience D Melt Up. This is from the FX folder. It's called Dingy. It's got like Minecraft kind of feels to it. They frequently include some subsynths in these libraries, so let's check this out. Probably making your subwoofer rumble. Then I thought I'd throw some of their other libraries in there just for fun. So we have one patch from their Rust Prime library. So all I did was take one of the layers and I threw on some distortion and some screamer. I thought that sounded kind of cool. So a little bit of rhythm. And then we have a couple from their Hyperion strings. These are both the cello harmonic sustains. I'll just play both of those together. just very, very light in the background. Then we get artillery shell cello. Just got such a nice percussive sound. Tempo drums. Let's see what we got going on here. So we got a couple of the layers going on here. Layer 1, we got their deep frame brush and then deep combo hit. Apocalypse percussion, we just threw some snares in there. As you can see, I really try not to loop my percussion. I try to get just one big performance with a lot of different velocity layers. Okay, so let's start with Icescapes. I think it retails at $19. It's kind of like a no-brainer. It's just fun. If you're looking for something different, a lot of really unique sounds, some ambient textures, some percussive kind of things, and you like Soundiron's layer system, which is really good. It's a no-brainer. It's super cheap, lots of fun. If it was Christmas time, this would be the perfect stocking stuffer. As for the emotional piano, I actually really liked the sound of it. I think it really has those cinematic vibes. Probably just needs to be updated. I know there was an update that was done a while back, just because there's so many piano libraries out there. There's so much competition. And a lot of newer libraries are coming out with microphone mixes, which is missing from this particular library. So certainly Native Instruments Claire and the pianos from Fracture Sounds, a lot of those include microphone mixes, which do make a big difference. And that's kind of where sample libraries have gone. So that being said, I really do like the sound. I think just at that price range, I think they just need to bring that down a little bit. I'd like to see it sub 100 just to make it a little bit more competitive. And then hopefully we'll get an update and we'll get a microphone mix in there as well. But straight out of the box, it sounds really good. So there you have it, my friends. I'll play the composition and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.